Hey guys, what's going on? This is Backward Noise episode 227. We're going to be doing some D&D again. Like the beginning of last week's episode, we're starting off with just a few people. This week we have Kyle and Nathan on the show. What's going on, guys?
We have two as a couple.
Yeah, honestly. I would just be happy to say only my favorite people are here. So... I think that's going to just be like my new opening from now on. It's just, oh yeah, only my favorite people are here, you know? Because you guys are my favorite people. So before we actually get into D&D, I wanted to bring this up real fast. Have you guys seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah. Yes, it was fucking hilarious.
Okay, so I wanted to just talk about this real fast, because I don't know if it's because I saw it after watching Infinity War, but I didn't find it that funny.
Well, fuck you.
Really?
Yeah, no, which I was really disappointed by, because...
It wasn't, like, hilarious, but...
So, there were a few moments that I laughed really hard at, but, I later went on and, like, looked online, and a lot of people were saying, like, Ragnarok was better than the Guardians movies. And that's something that off-put me as well. Because, I don't think so. Because I don't think Thor Ragnarok was a bad movie. It was way better than the other two.
It was definitely the best Thor movie.
It was by far the best Thor movie.
Yeah.
But I just didn't think it was amazing, if that makes any sense. Like, there were a few parts where, like, with Bruce Banner jumping out of, like, the spaceship or whatever, and just face planting.
Yeah.
That, I laughed
That
harder
good.
than I think I've ever
Yeah.
laughed in my entire life. So...
That was really good.
It was actually great.
Even
But
at the very start, like the fucking when he's swinging in the chain.
that was funny. I think it was a little overdone though. Like, I think they did it. They went to the well one too many times with it.
Thor, son of Odin. Surtur, son of a bitch. Thought you were dead.
on its own.
I liked the movie. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was like shit or anything. It's just I think it suffered from people overhyping it to me.
Okay.
And then I was expecting it to be this insanely funny thing that, like, is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because I think, like, even, like, Mark told me that, dude, this is your humor, man. Like, you're gonna find this so funny. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, alright, now I'm expecting something really good. My expectations weren't in the right place.
Never set expectations. Never ever set expectations.
Yeah, that was my issue. So, I don't know. But I think it was a decent movie. But there were a few moments that I thought were funny. I didn't like, oh, I see Angel in chat now. What's going on, Angel? But, yeah, there were a lot of moments that were really funny, to be honest.
I think I liked it better than Guardian 2.
I liked Guardians 2 way better, to be
I
honest.
thought Guardians 2 was really good.
So maybe unpopular opinion, after, like, looking back on it, I think I like Guardians 2 better than Guardians 1.
Oh.
I think that's fine.
And
That's...
I'll give you one reason why, Yondu.
Okay.
I love the Yondu story. I just did. I really did.
Yondu's really cool.
Yondu was a great character, man. I'll be honest.
I like how they took him. He kind of looked like an anti-hero type deal. Not really an anti-hero, but he just didn't seem like he was a good guy. He seemed like the thief, the scavenger that kind of stole from everybody. And then he was like a great guy in the second one, and they showed why he was kind of hard and stuff.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the character change. Angel said spoilers in chat. I'm like, I don't think I really spoiled anything. Other than
Yondu was a good guy.
that yeah, I guess that is a spoiler. But I don't know, Guardians 2 has been out for a while. If we haven't seen it, then whoops.
Spoilers in Fight Club, the building blows up in the end.
What? Yeah, I've seen that scene. Well, next thing you're gonna tell me is that there's like 2 rules about Fight Club or something. God.
There's a lot more than 2.
I know, but like it's just a famous line that there are 2 rules about Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. And you don't talk about Fight Club. Yeah, I've actually never seen the movie of Fight Club. I've never actually seen it. So, but I know that the ending scene because it's everywhere anyway. So, but I guess.
Tony, I'm really disappointed right now.
Dude, I'm disappointed in myself quite often as well. So, but I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna fall into the world of D&D.
Sit down and watch Fight Club because you need to see that.
Well, yeah, we'll do that. But we're gonna fall into the world of D&D for a moment and really just get going with this, because you have a little bit, Nathan, to finish your stuff, because I gotta go through a few things anyway.
Okay.
So for people who didn't watch last week's episode or are, well, I kind of caught Nathan up to speed pre-podcast, but anyways. So last week's episode, we started a little D&D campaign, and we have a few characters with us. We have Kaunin, we have Drindor, we have Oritz, Consuela, and soon to be a character that I don't know the name of. And basically what happened was Kaunin and Drindar fought in a bar and eventually gained each other's respect, became friends, and found a way to get a job at that bar. But before getting that job, Drindar beat up a poor half-elf who just like played a funny little trick on him, and he got his ass kicked. And then Drindar felt bad about it, so they went to find him. And it turns out that the half-elf named Elhorn is actually really good at making tea. And he gave them some tea. They were a little hesitant at first to take the tea, but once drinking it, they realized that it had healing properties to it. And basically, what would happen from there is that Elhorn sent them, or is sending them, on a journey to go and get more tea leaves. So, we're going to fall back into the world of D&D with the character Kaunin getting ready to leave. So, if memory states me correctly, you guys were just about to leave, but you hadn't left yet.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And your dog companion was but, okay, so is there anything that you want to do before you left, Kyle?
Yep.
What did you want to do?
Feel up Princess Consuelo.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
I don't know how to see it on the sheet. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. I'm terrible at this game.
You get a +2 to sleight of hand.
+2, thank you. 14.
Okay, well, you feel up Princess Consuela, and they feel it, but they have no idea what's going on. But at this point, Princess Consuela has known you for a little bit, and knows it's you anyway, so this was pointless. And then, alright, let's see. Okay, let's see, I can just look at your character. Okay, yeah. You just feel like a little slap on the back of the head. And you just kind of look around, and, you know, you don't know who did it, but one could assume.
Fair enough.
You don't take any damage from it, because it was just a playful little slap. But it was kind of like a knock it off kind of thing, you know? But other than fondling your friend, is there anything else you want to try to do before leaving?
No, that's good. I'm
okay.
good.
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you yourself, Drindar, and I'm going to say, Okay, before then, you're getting ready to leave. And you spot Elhorn right before you leave. Elhorn is going to walks up to you. Hey, are you guys getting ready to leave to get the leaves.
Yeah, who are you?
Who am I? I'm Elkhorn. I'm literally the person sending you to get the tea leaves for us.
Oh, with the thing with drink, that's the one that I thought was put. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do you remember what I told you about it?
Nope.
Okay. Remember.
Pick it at night. Right?
Yes, that is exactly what I was about to say, cuz picking it during the day could have some severe consequences, okay?
So pick it during the day. Got it. Okay.
Pick it at night. Okay, and then I'm gonna say that I need to look at Chris's stats real fast. Does he not have? Okay, let's see. Chris is is gonna try to convince Elhorn that he should let you guys pick it during the day. And Chris gets a 16. Elhorn, though, still says no. You need to pick it at night. Because you fucking idiot. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's about it. But also, beforehand, Elhorn says, I can help you guys out just a little bit. So here, he leads you to a horse and carriage.
Oh, boy.
And
I cannot get on the horse. But I try.
it's okay. You have a few tall friends that might be able to do it. So.
No, I'm not even gonna ask them. I'm just gonna like look at the horse.
So I'm just gonna say that. How tall is Uritz? Uritz probably tall, right? He's also a small boy. He's 2'9".
He's smaller than me.
He's actually the smallest out of all you guys. Okay.
Halfling's taller than. Okay, whatever.
He's a halfling. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, not him.
Really short.
All right, so Princess Consuela, in one fluid motion, jumps onto the horse and is just like, "Come on, let's go." So.
This is an acrobatics.
Yep.
No.
Alright, so now I'm gonna have Nathan's character up in just a second too.
Fantastic.
Did you not change your stats to the left yet?
They should be changed.
Because for me it says you have an 8, an 8, a 10, an 8, a 9, and an 8.
Uh-huh.
For who?
For you.
For you.
Me? Oh.
Everything else is right. Everything else is fixed. But I just want to let you know.
You don't have your saving throws down either. Your weapon. Okay, do you want to use like DnD Beyond?
Oh. They aren't saved. Oh, it didn't say. Oh my.
That's fine. It's okay. As long as you know like what's going on. It's all good. So.
Okay, I've got my rolls right here. So.
Yeah, you got your stats and everything. That's fine. I trust you, so it's not a big deal. It's just cool. I just like to be able to see like what character you are and everything. So
yeah,
that's fine. You might be the tallest out of the 3 short boys, because I think Kyle's character is. Kyle,
3'5".
Yeah, no, yeah, he's the tallest of the short boys. He's the tallest midget in the group.
Nice.
Alright, so by default, we're gonna say that Drindar is driving the carriage. And you guys set out. So Drindar is on the horse. Kind of... No, I said Princess Consuela didn't I? I'm sorry. Yeah, Princess Consuela is on the horse. And in the back is you, Kalinin, Oritz, and Drindar. And you guys are setting off. Okay.
Okay.
So, is there anything you want to say to your friends beforehand? Like, while on their journey?
Kind of. Okay, so DM.
Yeah.
Explained where the city was before that we were going.
Say it one more time?
Where was it? Where you explained where the city was
Yes.
before? As they said it was like 2 towns over?
Yeah.
I believe you said, what direction was it again?
I don't remember specifying, so let's say northeast.
Okay.
You're heading northeast right now.
And then I just want to make sure really say the wrong way.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty sure we're supposed to be going south, guys, like or northeast. Right?
Roll for it.
And then it's gonna point in the completely wrong direction. It's actually pretty good. It's 14.
14. All right, so
survival is 14. Yeah.
I'm gonna. You got a 15 on that. That's horrible. Okay. You Princess Consuelo was like, oh, okay. So you guys were a few minutes out already. So you hadn't gone far. So Princess Consuelo turns the carriage around, and you hear a loud hit, and Princess Consuelo jumps off the horse and says, "Oh no!" And you look down, and there is another little man.
Am I sure it's a boy?
What's up?
Am I sure that it's a boy?
You can go and check.
I want to go check.
Okay, you go and check. He is currently knocked out from being hit by a carriage.
Yeah, no, I want to check to see if it's a boy or not.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna. Oh god, what would that be? That'd be give me a perception check, I guess. I don't know.
I'm doing it with my hands though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. 7.
It's a 7. For some odd reason, while trying to figure out the gender of this person, you just like kind of ruffle their hair, and you're like, that beats me, and kind of wander off. Princess Consuela is already off the horse and puts its hands on this small man, and he is healed. And Princess Consuela says, "Are you okay?"
Well, I just got run over by a friggin' carriage. How do you think I feel?
Probably not that great.
What are you even doing out here anyway? It's not even like there's anything to do.
Well,
it's tea time.
we've been sent on a journey to go and grab some tea leaves for our good friend Elhorn.
Oh, tea leaves!
Yeah.
I'll go for a bit of tea myself.
You want to come with?
Oh, it's the least you could do after running me over.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, hop in the carriage, let's go.
Could I get a bit of a boost?
Yeah, Princess Consuela actually goes, like, on her hands and knees, and, like, makes herself, like, a step, so you can step onto her back, and then into the carriage.
A little strange, but nonetheless appreciated.
Okay, so now that you're back on the carriage, and for some odd reason when you hop into the carriage, you notice that there is one big man, and he is just asleep, and on his lap, kind of curled up, is one little man, and he is also asleep. So you're just like trying to figure out who they are, but unless you ask someone, you might not know.
So, what's up with the sleeping too?
This one breathed all of the fire and just I don't know. It hurts him, I guess, on the inside. It really makes him really tired. I think he was warming up some tea with it. I really don't remember.
As you guys are saying this, Princess Consuela kind of hops back. Well, let's actually see. Princess Consuela hops on the horse in the most elegant style you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, Conan, like, you see it, and then against the side of the cart, you just hear, and you're just, you know, you're ready to go.
Baby boner all the way? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Princess Consuela actually got a nat 20 on that. So that's why I'm like, oh god. Okay, so you guys are heading down. And can both of you guys give me a perception check?
15.
So 8 plus 4, 12?
Okay, so you don't know what's up, but Kaunin, you can sense something's up right now. You just feel like you guys are going into an area that could be an issue.
I just draw my axe, and yeah.
While you're in the cart?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna kind of stand at like the front of the cart, just like, or back of the cart. I don't know. One
Okay.
of the two. Just kind of have it out and like look around.
Okay.
Just like, yeah.
Alright, so, for the meantime, you don't see anything. But you are ready to go. So you guys will head down just a little farther. I assume that you stay alert, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head down. I would actually say another, like, hour and a half goes by here. So, it might be a while. You might not be... You're probably still paying attention, but not as hard as before.
I would have lost attention to that, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, out of nowhere, a arrow hits your horse in the leg, and the cart stops. The horse is in a lot of pain. The horse detaches itself from the cart. And
Smart fucking horse.
yeah, it wasn't on purpose. It didn't like turn around and go clip. It just kind of like jerked its way off. And Princess Consuela gets thrown from the horse, and is now prone on the ground. What do you do?
Jump off the cart and try and go help Princess Consuela.
All right. Could you both give me another perception check?
9.
18.
Okay, so your character's name is Gil. So Gil, you notice an arrow coming towards you, but you sidestep it.
Oh, sick.
But Kyle or Kaunin, that arrow just misses you.
Ooh.
Like, you actually, ironically, you bend down to help your beloved Princess Consuela, and like the arrow like almost grazes the back of your neck, like as you're bending down. I was really close. And could you guys roll for initiative?
1 second.
Oh, God damn it. I'm putting that dice away.
You gotta keep your dice out, man.
No, I'm putting that one away.
That hits. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's my initiative plus 0. 5.
Okay.
Starting off strong.
It was 9 again.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have 9. Okay. So, give me 1 second. So, unfortunately, all of you rolled bad, even Princess Consuela. I'm going to say that Oritz wakes up and will help you with this fight. He rolled decently. Drindar, however, is still asleep for some godforsaken reason. Kyle, what did you say you got?
9.
Okay, and then Nathan, you got a
5.
5. Okay.
Please.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Straight 20s.
No, it's not like that at all. So, it's the exact opposite of what you'd think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, you guys notice that you guys are sort of in the middle of the road right now. And on both sides there are 2 bandits. And
Like humanoid? Like,
no, they're people. Yeah, like they're looking to rob your cart. To be honest.
Okay. highwaymen.
Yeah. And Oritz will be the first one to go, and Oritz will attempt to... Let's see, how many spells does he have? Okay, not many. I assume he has a rapier. I don't see it, though. Yeah, he does. Okay. He's going to try going up to one and swing with his rapier. And he doesn't just hit. He fucks him up with the rapier. So he will... He will do... Let's see. What is his dex? He does 10 damage to one of the bandits. Okay. That will bring it, ironically, to a bandit. The bandit that actually just got hurt. So the bandit will try to attack Chris back with his scimitar. And I dropped my d20.
No.
That's just unfortunate. It really is. Now I gotta go get my d20. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Have you ever loved anything in your life? I had just making shit up while I'm getting my d20. Alright, I found it. It literally rolled under my desk too. So that's real feels bad moment. Okay, so that's fucked up. Okay. So the bandit also hits Orit's back really fucking hard. And we'll do...
Kill Chris when he's not here. Kill Chris when he's not.
It will... Oh god, what's Chris's health?
Not a lot.
It does 8 damage to Chris. For full disclosure, Chris and the bandit back-to-back both rolled nat 20s.
Yeah.
Oh.
So... and it's thundering by my house. So you might even be able to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Cool.
It's a cool atmosphere, right? Yeah, I'm totally in control of that, guys.
Wait, did you tell us how much damage Chris took?
He took 8 damage.
Sorry, 8.
He's at 2 HP, just so you know.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, out of all of these people, Kyle, you're up next.
Oh.
With a 9.
Would I have known which one had the bow out to shoot at me before? Does he still have the bow
No,
out?
I don't think you would have, because you didn't roll well in your perception check.
Okay.
But you could... So it came from your right, so you have a 50-50 chance of figuring out which one it is.
Just the one at full health. Fuck it.
Okay, so just to let you know, I should have described this earlier. The person that is damage of the bandits is to the left, and Chris also went to the left. So there's a damage bandit to the left, and 1 at full health, and 2 at full health to the right.
I'm gonna go and do a rage and go to the right.
Okay. Do you go and attack one of the bandits?
Am I close enough to?
Yeah, I would say so. Because it's a short road, and they kind of came out of the woodworking, and they're
like really close.
Yeah, they came decently close. They're not the smartest bandits in the world.
Fair enough. Alright, yeah, swing at one of the fuckers, and that's a number. Oh, sorry, it's work. Okay, so 18 to hit.
It definitely hits.
And that's 12 damage.
You knock out a bandit. He's out.
At the knees, dude. Just fucking full on, just
Yeah.
and he's gone. Okay.
Like, you just walk up, you're so pissed that you think it might have been him who threw the arrow, or shot the arrow, so you just knock him out straight up.
Okay.
And then, the other bandit on the right side will go. And he's a little too far away for you to do anything, but he takes a few steps back. And will shoot at you, Kyle, with his crossbow. And he needs to stop rolling these dice. Okay. That's not real. I don't even think you guys are gonna believe me anymore at this point. Like, you're just gonna start calling bullshit. I rolled another nat 20.
Okay.
I rolled 4 nat 20s tonight.
Okay.
In the matter of 5 minutes? Why don't I do this when I'm a player?
Get rid
Okay.
of the weighted dice, okay?
Yeah, I might switch dice.
You have to record your rolls. You need a webcam pointed at you.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, you are streaming.
Well, I do stream, but I don't like to use webcam, and I only have a webcam on my laptop. It'd be really weird. So that unfortunately hits you, Kyle. Let me make sure I grab the right die. Kyle, what is your health?
14, or sorry, yeah, 14, but remember it gets halved.
Damage gets halved, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because he does 16 damage to you, so it's gonna get halved, and he does 8.
He rolled
Wow.
okay.
He rolled a nat 20, then rolled a 7 and 8, and
Yeah,
does
shit.
+1.
Wait, what? Why'd he get 2?
He rolled a nat 20. Doubles?
Oh, you don't just double.
I do 2 rolls, yeah.
2 rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plus rolls only. The plus is only on one of those.
Yeah. No, he rolled an 8 and a...
I'm fucking with you, Hydro.
Okay, I was gonna say, God, he rolled an 8 and a 7.
No, it's fine.
He got a +1.
Yeah.
I don't want them to hurt you, Kyle.
I have 5 intelligence. What do you want from me? I think I know what to do.
Yeah. And then the other bandit on the left will take a shot at... who do I say? He's gonna go for Princess Consuela. And he hits. But he also uses the crossbow, and he will do 5 damage to Princess Consuela. That brings us to Gil/Nathan's turn.
Alright, so there's 4 bandits total, right? 2 left, 2 right?
Yes. Well, actually, one of them's already knocked out.
Okay,
so
so
there is
one's down on the
only
right side, right?
1 on the right and 2 on the left. One of the ones on the left is really looking bad.
Alright, do I know, like, the distances between me and any of, like, the bandits on the left side?
On the left side, the road, like I said before, the road's not very big. It fits, like, it barely fits your wagon on it, so you're able just to head straight on it. So I would say, while standing in the middle of the road, it's within 20 feet.
Okay, good, because my speed's only 25.
There you go. You can go either way.
Yeah, what I would like to do is I'm gonna run at the damaged bandit.
The damaged bandit? Okay.
Hit him with the warhammer.
Alright, give me a roll.
Here. So that's a 15.
That hits.
Okay.
If there's any added, it still hits regardless, so...
Right, but like, I'm trying to figure out what proficiencies give bonuses to that.
Your weapon, you're a cleric?
Yes.
So, Kyle,
That's your strength modifier.
that's his strength modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so that'd be...
It's based on the weapon.
Right. Yeah.
Based on your strength modifier and if you have efficiency in it or not.
Okay. So if I have proficiency with the weapon, it would give me my proficiency bonus on top of the roll?
Yeah, so it's roll plus proficiency bonus if you're proficient with it, and then plus your strength or dex modifier depending on the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know that now for future reference.
Fantastic.
You still hit regardless.
Yeah.
That's why I use D&D Beyond. It automatically does it for me.
Ah, look at that, Kyle. This podcast is not sponsored, by the way.
Please sponsor us.
So-
That'd be dope. Yeah, you can roll for damage. You're good too.
Yep. Because I don't have a D8 on me.
I do.
I was gonna say, I've been rolling really well tonight. If you want me to roll for you.
1d8 plus 1, so that's 4.
Oh, you knock him out. That bandit is done. Yeah. So, that is going to lead us to Princess Consuela's turn. And Princess Consuela runs over to Oritz and heals Oritz for 3. So Oritz is now only taking 5 damage, leaving him at 5 HP. So Oritz still like pretty fucked up, but he's not as fucked up as before. That's actually going to bring us back to Oritz's turn, and Oritz is actually going to, let's see.
I think he saw the second guy over there, right?
Oritz went to the left.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He saw the second guy over there.
Yeah. So Oritz is actually, what does that do? Because obviously I don't normally play as him, so I'm just looking at what these spells do. I'm just trying to figure out what spell he wants to use. He's gonna use Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah. He's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. He has to beat a Wisdom saving throw, I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't remember.
I think it says, okay. Let's see. Target can make okay. Creature with an intelligence score 4 or less isn't affected. It has to make, saving Wisdom throw. Which has to beat a 14. So it unfortunately beats the 14.
Yeah.
But Oritz still says, "Hey, you guys are just a bunch of shitty bandits," and the guy doesn't take any damage, but he's a little upset. Like he's like, "I've been doing this my entire life, and this small man just comes here and says that I'm shitty at this. That's just not nice."
I don't get the joke either. I have an intelligence of 3.
You're like, I don't get it. After not getting the joke, you decide to take your turn.
Absolutely. Let's go. This one was good to me last time. Fuck! I miss.
Okay, well...
It's like 7 or some shit.
Okay, yeah, it misses. You go for the other bandit.
Oh, sorry, I was running at the bandit.
Yeah, you ran at the bandit, and you barely get to him, but he's just out of reach for you, and you just miss.
Clunk.
Yeah. And that bandit, kind of chuckling that you miss, will take his turn, and he... Does a 13 beat your AC? No, it does not. So he also misses, and then you start chuckling. That is going to bring us to the other bandit that's still up. And he is going to hurt Oritz again, unfortunately. This time with a scimitar, so it does 1d6. And he will hit Oritz for 3, bringing Oritz back to 2 HP again. Oritz is still up, but Oritz is just kind of like, I'm like the smallest person here, why is everyone targeting me?
Looks like he could use a healer.
He could. Speaking of using healer, this brings it back to you, Gil.
Alright, Oritz is the boy who's getting messed up, right?
Yeah, he's getting kind of fucked.
He's on the left side with me?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use a first level spell slot to cast Healing Word on him.
Alright.
So 1d4 plus my spell casting ability modifier, which is
Wisdom.
6.
Ooh, okay.
What?
Wait, no, that's spell attack bonus.
Not.
Okay, 4, right. I was looking at my spell attack bonus.
Yeah. So how much do you heal him for?
So 1d4 plus 4, 1d4. Oh, rolled a 4 on that. Plus 4, so it's...
He's actually back to full health now. He kind of looks over and says, "I will play you a beautiful song later." That will tell the stories about you for generations. And that will bring it to Princess Consuela, who Princess Consuela will disappear. And that's Princess Consuela's turn. Princess Consuela, you guys don't know where Princess Consuela went to, but you know she's gone. It's gone. He's gone. You'll never know what Sky's playing. Because Sky doesn't know what Sky's playing.
Yeah.
So that will bring us all the way back up to the top to Oritz. And Oritz will go for the bandit to just hurt him. And Oritz will... What is Oritz? Dex again. Okay, Oritz will hit. He will do... Let's see. He'll do 4 damage. No, plus 3. 6 damage to the bandit. And... The bandit's still fine, but... Obviously no one likes taking 6 damage. He's not happy about it, for sure. And that's going to bring it back to Calnoon's turn.
Yeah. I'm just going to run the motherfucker and start swinging at the knees.
Go for it.
Every time. That's 16 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Ew. Hey, find the matching d12. There we go. That's 10.
A 10?
10 damage total.
Alright, you take out a lot of this boy's health. He's not happy. He's looking pretty hurt. Like, you can tell if you hit him one more time, he's done for.
Good.
And that's going to bring us to the bandit's turn that Kyle just hit. He's swinging at you with a scimitar, and that last hit took a lot out of him, and he just misses. Like, he just can't do it.
Just can't.
Like, he tries to raise his arm. He lifts his arm, but then, like, swings, and it just immediately falls. Like, the sword, like, he just kind of drops it.
Okay.
So his scimitar is no longer even in his hand.
Goddamn.
That's going to bring us to the bandit on the opposite side. And he's going to attack Gil. Does a 18 beat your AC?
That is my AC.
So it does hit, which I found out last week. That ties apparently hit. We were doing that wrong for so long, like in our campaigns. It's good to know that.
Did you have a shield?
I do have a
I
shield.
didn't need to look at your character sheet. Holy fuck. Yeah.
You have an 18 AC? That's nuts. I said that like half jokingly. Oh, does it hit? And you're like, well, that's my AC. I'm like, what?
Heavy armor plus shield.
He has a cut. Oh my god, he has 18 in Constitution, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's what I mean.
Jesus. he's one beefy boy. Okay. So unfortunately it does hit though.
Yeah.
And that will do 4 damage to you.
Alright. Wait, where's the... I've got something here when I get hit.
Okay.
Thunderous... Wrath of the Storm. Thunderously rebuke attackers. When I get hit by someone within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw, and they take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage of my choice on a failed saving throw, and half as much on a successful one.
What the fuck is that?
Alright, well, I will
domain.
I will roll for that and see if
You're
he
level
passes. What does he have
Isn't
to
that
beat?
level 1 stuff?
No.
What? I swear. Wait.
Okay, I didn't know. So I don't know the character very well.
I could have sworn that's level 1, like, picking a domain.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. We will
Because it said
be
at
right
first
back.
level.
No, we're not
Is
actually
it? Okay.
pausing or anything, but we'll just...
No, go ahead then. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Go ahead.
Well, I'll allow it this time, and if it's
Okay.
not, then no from now on.
My spell save DC is 14.
Let's see what he rolls. He actually no, he does not pass it. So, if you can't do it, just magically it happened this time. You had an inkling of your future powers. So roll for damage. Roll your 2d8.
2d8.
It doesn't feel like something that should be first level, but it might be. I don't know.
Wait, is it just... It is just
Yeah, just 2d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is. Okay.
Is it really? That's nuts.
Yeah.
That is really OP for first level.
Yeah.
Is it once a day, though?
It's once per... Or I can cast it as a number of times equal to my wisdom modifier, so 4.
So you can cast it 3 more times today. That is insane. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 2d8, set... Oh, wait, no. That's not right. Oh, 3.
It does 3 damage?
Yeah, I rolled 2d8 and got
2 and 1. Okay, he's still up. He was... You scared him really bad, though. Like, he was, he just sees lightning come out of nowhere and hit him, like... But it hit him in his foot. And he's like, that hurt, but like, I'm fine.
And startled him more than...
Yeah, no, you did startle the boy. Pretty bad. That brings us to our princess in question. Who shows up behind the bandit next to Kyle. And waves at Kyle. And does nothing with her turn.
Yay.
And that will bring us all the way back to Oritz yet again. Oritz is going to roll to hit. Misses. I don't even know what he was going to roll with, so it doesn't matter. Probably his rapier again. But he missed anyway. That's going to bring you up to Kyle. And Kyle, due to where Princess Consuela is, you now have advantage on your attack roll.
Oh. Okay. That and... I should roll the same die twice.
What did you get?
Doesn't hit.
What is it, though?
9.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't hit. Their AC isn't very high, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, that's fair. But if it's under 10, it hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit under 10 because 10 is default basically. So yeah, you just miss, and
Yep.
that's okay. That bandit, who has dropped his scimitar, actually just pulls out the long crossbow. Or it's not long; it's a light crossbow. That's 2 completely different things. And he's gonna just kind of shoot you short range with it, which is kind of a dick move. But he's gonna do it anyway.
Also disadvantage, I believe.
I don't know if it is, but I'm rolling disadvantage anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't hit. I don't know why he thought a light crossbow from close range would work, but like he tries loading it and just kind of looks at you, and like he actually just shoots, and it goes like off to the left somewhere, and it's just like I don't know what he's thinking. It's kind of weird. And then on the opposite side, the other bandit will attack Gil again with a scimitar, and that's a 22 to hit, which I know hits. And then it does a massive 2 damage to you.
Oops.
So.
And then I'm gonna Wrath of the Storm again.
Yeah, go for it.
So he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, he needs to beat 14. He doesn't beat it.
Good. Goody goody. 2d8. 6.
Does how much?
6 lightning damage.
Alright, he is now knocked out. There's only one bandit standing, and he's the bandit that has dropped his scimitar and missed with his light crossbow multiple times now.
I'm bad at this game.
So that will bring it to Princess Consuela's turn, who kind of just looks at you, Conan, and raises his shoulders, like, "What are you doing?" Like, I'm helping you. And we'll kind of just not attack again. And instead of standing there, now sits with her legs crossed. And, yeah. So, that's going to end Princess Consuelo's turn. Oritz will go again. And instead of fighting, Oritz decides this is the best time to give that song to Gil that he promised. So, he will start playing a beautiful song on his lute for you, Gil. And it's probably one of the better songs you've heard. It's not the best, but it just sounds very delightful.
Well, I suppose I am in the mood for a melody.
Yep. There's still one bandit alive, but for some reason Oritz decided that this was the perfect time to start singing to you.
It's not on our side.
Yeah, no, it's on the other side, so it's you guys are good, right? That's gonna bring us to Kyle's turn again.
Okay, motherfucker.
And by the way,
That's
the bandit,
That's a 17 to hit.
the bandit, like, is look at you like, please just end me. Like, he no longer wants to be alive. What did you say? 17?
17.
Yeah, that hits.
But before I hit him, I want to ask
Wait, you
him
get advantage, by the way.
I didn't need it.
Roll again.
That's 19.
Okay, that's fine. Because you could get a 20, so.
That's right.
You could have crit him.
What are you asking him?
I want to ask him if bandits are like pirates.
If they are like pirates?
Yeah. Are you like pirates of the road? Is that how this works?
He, with, like, seeing his death in his eyes, just kind of looks at you and like, what? What? Pirates of the road? I mean, I guess. I
did 10 damage, I want to chop my off with it.
Alright, so describe to me how you want to do this.
Literally just full on, like, baseball bat swing my axe to chop his leg off, like, at the thigh.
Okay. You do that, and the leg comes off clean. Like, it's done. He's dead on impact for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why chopping his leg off kills him, but he's gone. It's like Call of Duty rules where you shoot them in the toe and they're dead now, so...
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have a lot of will to survive. So that will end that combat. Anything you guys want to do?
Yeah, I want to kind of like fit one of my javelins as like peg leg for that guy whose leg I just chopped off.
He's dead though.
I know.
Alright, give me a... I'm gonna say that's a medicine check, even though he's dead. Because...
Sounds like a medical procedure.
Yeah, it really does. So...
I crudely fucking shoved the peg in it. Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, what happens if he fails?
What did you get?
Oh wait, I rolled a d12. Thank fuck. I was like, that's bad.
Okay.
I'm like, oh wait. Okay. 19.
Alright, yeah, so...
Surgical precision.
Yeah, with, like, everyone around you is watching this. At first they were horrified, but now they're just kind of like, holy shit, he's good at this? And, like, you place the javelin pretty carefully for, like, who you are. And you actually, like, somehow have, like, a needle and sew the wound closed. And he now has a javelin leg. Unfortunately, he's already dead, so it doesn't matter, but...
That's fine, the other guy's only not dead.
It looks like if he was alive, that it would be a pretty good peg leg.
Awesome.
But he's dead, so it's, you know. Anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah.
What?
One more thing. The guy that I knocked first?
Yeah.
On that side? Still alive, right?
No. Well, yeah, he's knocked out. Yeah, I guess.
Cool. Can I drag him over to the other guy?
Yes. I know you can, but just give me a strength check, because he's dead weight.
That's 13?
Yeah, that's fine. You drag him over.
Okay. I just kind of want to prop him there, so he's just like sitting ready. When he wakes up, he'll see it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it. I'm gonna say you, like, prop him up against a tree, and, like, you just move the one guy over just a little bit, so, like, his head's, like, he opens his eyes, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to do?
-1 javelin.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get some tea.
Okay. Do you guys want to search them at all?
I have no need for dead bandit loot.
Okay, that's fine.
I look for shinies.
Okay.
Investigation or something. I don't know.
No, you just they're all knocked out, so you can just search their pockets. Nothing's gonna
Thank you, because
happen.
that was a 3.
And you find 5 gold on all 4 of them, so you find 20 gold.
Oh no, I only wanted to loot my 2.
Alright, you find 5 gold on each of them, and you find 10 gold.
Yay!
And the other 2 will just sit there. Lying there. There also are scimitar and a light crossbow on each of these guys, if those weapons interest you at all.
No.
Alright then. You guys then are, I guess, heading out.
I think Chris would have looted the by the way.
Okay. Well, we'll say that Chris... I can't... Can I edit this? I can. Interesting. I'm gonna give him 5 gold. And I'm gonna say that Princess Consuela takes the other 5. Why does Princess Consuela need money? You don't know her. She has a penis, but whatever, you know. Everything's okay.
Well, I know, Mark doesn't.
Yeah, you're the only one who knows that for certain. Everyone else kind of just guesses. But all right, so you guys have now beaten them. You guys continue on your way. You guys are on the road for
nap.
What?
Or is this like a short rest nap? I'm in the back of the carriage.
You can if you'd like. You could take a short rest. Princess Consuela can't rest, however, since she's the one driving. And if anyone else wants to keep watch, then they wouldn't have rested. I'm going to say that Orit's definitely rested. Drindor is still asleep back there.
But it's only like the short rest is only half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, just with all the commotion and stuff, it's not the easiest place to take a nap, but,
yeah.
After a few more hours on the road, the cart stops. And I forgot to mention this, but Princess Consuela healed the horse and calmed the horse back on the carriage. It's not Princess Consuela carrying the carriage. As funny as that would have been.
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
Did it like break the harness, or did it just like shimmy its way out?
It shimmied its way out. Yeah.
Okay. Because I took mending as a cantrip, and I was just wondering if that could ever be useful.
Alright, it broke it.
Ah, fantastic.
Would you like to fix it before you guys head out?
Let me work a little bit of my mending magic.
Okay.
I have no idea
as long as the breaker tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
It's not, you're good.
Ah, fantastic.
No, it was 15 inches. You're fucked.
Oh, it's actually 12.1 inches. Unfortunately, no, you're good. So.
Oh, well, this is beyond my power.
Okay, so I assume you mend it? It's like, I use mending. What do you do? I mend it. Okay, it's good. It's now healed. Princess Consuela then calms the horse and gets it back on, and everything's good. We're all good. The horse will continue back down the path for a little bit. Now the hours will have gone by, and Princess Consuela stops the cart and was kind of looks concerned. Turns around to you guys and says, "Something's wrong."
What's wrong, Bippy?
There are weird marks on this road right now. Could you guys each give me a perception check?
Okay. That's 9.
Ooh.
It's a perception, not investigation, right?
That's a perception.
Okay, it's a 9.
22.
22. Okay.
Jesus.
You can tell that they're not human markings.
Good.
And they're recent.
What do you mean by non-human? That's like 22.
They're not bipedal creatures.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because a dog
it's as far as you can tell, it's only one set of whatever this is. The Princess Consuela does not feel safe moving forward. So
Squinch.
what?
It's Sam Squinch.
What? So Princess Consuela gets out of the cart, and are you guys gonna join her?
Oh yeah, I'm totally following.
Okay.
Yeah, I was following.
What order are you guys gonna walk in?
How much health do you have right now, Kyle?
I'm full. I'm good.
Yeah, he took a
Are you
short
full?
rest.
Okay, I'm missing about half my HP, so I'm gonna stand behind you.
Okay.
I'll just be standing behind. Like,
I want everyone to give me another perception check.
Oh, I'm not gonna do good on this one. Oh, actually, it's a 20.
That's a nat 1.
A nat 1.
Yeah.
Everything seems fine.
Everything's fine.
What friend?
Okay.
Where am I going?
So as you guys are walking forward, you guys get about like 10 feet in front of the cart. It's just you three this time. And Kyle,
I'm just
you
staring at
feel-
Princess the entire time.
what?
I'm just staring at Princess Caitlyn's house
Yeah,
the
you
entire
just
time. I don't
yeah.
know.
And Gil, you see a creature quickly come out of the come off the side of the road, and but before you can say anything, since he wasn't paying attention, Kaunin is now constricted by a constrictor snake.
Oh, okay.
And
I was
immediately
like, oh, sweet.
will
Sweet Lord, here
deal
comes the owlbear.
I thought it was gonna be
will immediately deal 8 damage to you.
Okay.
me.
Yes.
Ow. Okay.
It is now constricting on you, and roll for initiative.
I need to move my stuff around on my desk so I can actually, like, roll these things and not hit anything. 9.
18.
Ooh, okay. So 18 for you. Oh, I need to roll for your Princess Consuela.
What?
It's a 1.
Nice.
Tony only rolls 20s and 1s.
Yeah. Dude, so actually before this one, almost every time that the bandits failed, it was a 2.
Nice.
It was like a 20 or a 2, like every time.
That's why you said you drop it. Yeah.
Nathan, what did you get?
9.
A 9. Okay. Kyle, you go first, but unfortunately,
I'm constricted.
you're constricted, right? So,
Yeah.
and this isn't a small snake. You can't move your arms.
I'm raging immediately.
You can rage, yeah.
I would like to rage.
What?
And then try and break free. Struggle.
Yeah. Give me a strength check, but at disadvantage.
Oh, that's what those are for. Oh. Oh. The first one was so good. The second one was half of it.
So what do you get?
10.
10. You're so constricted. You can't get out.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, now it is the snake's turn. And the snake is just gonna constrict tighter.
Okay.
And we'll do a 16 beats your armor class. I'm pretty sure it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it doesn't actually have to roll again. Once I'm grappled like that.
Oh, okay. But I was having it squeeze tighter, so I wanted it to check if it could.
Okay.
Because it's kind of using more of its, I don't know.
Fair enough.
If it failed, it wouldn't have hit you, so you shouldn't be complaining. That does 7 damage.
So, 4?
You're raging, so yeah, it'll do 4. So this snake has now damaged you for, I think, about 11, if I'm correct.
It's, 12.
You've damaged you for 12?
Yeah. I'm at 2 health.
Okay, yeah, you're not looking good. Wow, that is lightning outside I just saw, too. That is weird timing, Kyle.
Oh, my bad.
And this will bring it to Nathan's turn.
Alright,
Dramatic lightning for thunder. That is loud.
Is it?
That's
Is it dark
decently
out?
loud. The thunder actually was louder than you, so I didn't hear you.
Oh, good. First of all, it's been a few hours, right? So is it like dark out?
It's not quite dark out yet. You guys left like in the middle of the morning about, so I would place this about 2 p.m.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use Healing Word on Kaladin.
Okay.
So 1d4 plus 4.
Go for it.
Reset this. 1d4. 3 plus 4, 7.
Alright, you heal for 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all my first level spell slots out of the way.
And Princess Consuela will try to pull the snake off of you. And we'll see. Princess Consuela does not pull the snake off of you. And, unfortunately, Princess Consuela, as much of a majestic beast as she is, probably has never really dealt with snakes before, and the snake is gonna bite her. And bites her really bad.
No.
Princess Consuela is actually knocked out. Because Princess Consuela didn't get a chance to rest earlier after her had already taken 5 damage, and the snake did 10 damage just now.
Jesus.
The snake did roll a nat 20 again.
Did you say she was knocked out?
She's,
my headset cut out.
She's knocked out, yeah. Princess Consuela is now knocked out. And this will bring us back to Kyle's turn again, which you're constricted, so...
And, to try and break free again.
Okay, disadvantage again.
12.
No, you don't break out. This is gonna bring us back to the snake, and the snake's constricting. I'm gonna roll for these because I don't want the snake to kill all of you. God! I need to stop roll. I'm actually switching dice. Okay, hold up. I'm rolling so well that I wouldn't believe me at this point.
The fucking DR on this thing's like, howdy, dude.
The snake rolled another nat 20. Maybe my dice are loaded and I just didn't know. So we're gonna move dice, because I bought a bunch of die recently. Dice. Why would I use a singular form of that word? I don't know. So I'm gonna switch to a different one and hope that this doesn't hurt my friends as much. Okay, so unfortunately, that is gonna hurt you just a little bit, Kyle. Oh, I dropped that. Okay. Does 8 damage to you.
Halved?
4 damage to you.
Yeah.
I do forget that you are in rage, so it's good that you say it. Yeah.
Princess Consuela got fucking nailed. Yeah.
Yeah. This brings us back to Nathan.
Okay. I don't have any more healing on me, so that's good.
Oh no! The kids are laughing in the background at us.
Yeah. So what do we want to do? I could try and remove the snake from Kyle. I could walk over to Consuela and use Spare the Dying on a cantrip and just prevent her
From barking?
Yes, I could make her stable.
Okay.
I don't know which one I like more. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like Consuela just chill out for a little bit and try and, do I want to hit the snake or do I want to try and free Kyle?
It's up either way, you know.
I don't know.
I was wrong. I'm sorry, John.
About having to roll again, or yeah. I thought so, but
I'm just curious myself about wrong or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and free Kyle.
okay. Give me a strength check. Yeah.
12.
No, that does not free Kyle. Kyle, unfortunately, is getting barked at and constricted at the same time. Unfortunately, I'm going to say that was your action for the turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to move it back up to Kyle.
I want to be free.
You got to try to get free.
I roll every time I've rolled like a 16 or an 18 and then like a fucking 8 or a 5.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid. Yeah.
So, did you do that again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the 8 or the 5 won't break you free.
There's nothing else I can do.
Yeah. You could try biting the snake or something yourself. This is going to bring us back to the snake's turn. And the snake is, unfortunately, it's going to keep constricting on you. And that actually will miss, because 11 does not beat your armor, right? Yeah,
it's not.
Maybe it's a dice. I switched dice, and now let's see if my friends live. might have been that. Okay. This is gonna bring us back to. Actually, I did forget that I need to do a saving throw for Princess Consuela. She'll fail the first one.
Good.
And Kyle, then you would have gone, sorry, and then now the snake would have gone and missed, and now it's Statham's turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at the snake.
Go for it.
I need to find my die because I dropped it. Alright, we got it. We're good. That's the sound the snake makes when I hit it. That's a nat 20.
Ooh, okay, you definitely hit the snake.
Alright, and then...
Double damage, so...
Double damage, so 1d8 plus 1... 1d8... 1 and 3... Oh no, that's... Yeah, 3... so 6... Yeah, I rolled a 2, so plus 1 is 3, double is 6.
It's doubled, what you rolled, so it would be 5 damage, then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you do 5 damage to the snake.
Fantastic. Making headway.
Yeah, the snake, isn't dead. But it looks a little ticked at you. And then Princess Consuela goes for a second throw, and will fail again.
Oh my god.
If Princess Consuela fails one more time, Princess Consuela is dead. Like, dead.
Okay. Yeah.
So, this brings us back to Kyle's turn again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch back to the other die for her saving throws to,
Natural fucking 20.
Okay,
And a 3. I don't like rolling for disadvantage.
Okay, well, you don't, yeah, so, chat suggested you guys try to pet the snake and persuade it into friendship, which you guys haven't tried yet, to be fair.
half-hearted gnome. I'm just gonna keep trying to break it.
It is an idea, I will give you that. So you haven't tried
It's the only one.
to befriend the snake yet. That is something that is true. That's good. We're gonna come back to the snake's turn. And the snake is pissed at Gil now, so that it's gonna bite you. And that will not hit you, because you have a fucking AC of 18, my guy. So you're good.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
This
This goes back to your turn now.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, safety dive to Consuela and use Spare the Dying.
Okay, what does Spare the Dying do again?
Nice.
Cantrip, touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, creature becomes stable. Has no effect on undead or constructs. So if he's actually like a friggin' ghost, it doesn't work.
I'm gonna...
But I don't think he'd be dying if he was.
Yeah, he's fine now. He's stable. I'm gonna bring Princess Consuela back up to 1 HP.
Fantastic.
So, Princess Consuela... Brecken said in chat that if the snake dies, she riots. So, know what side chat is on. Princess Consuela's back up to 1 HP. And this is going to bring us back to Kyle's turn again. Kyle!
Hi. Same thing. I'm just gonna keep trying to
Do you
break
just want to try to become friends with the snake?
No, I gotta keep trying to
No?
break it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything else. I know it's not gonna work, but I'm doing it. That's an inevitable one.
It's kind of... You lost it. Alright, the snake.
User joined your
The
channel.
snake... Who... Oh, Sky is here.
It's just Consuela.
Look at that.
Woo!
Princess Consuela is right in the midst
I
of
just
some...
saved you.
Yeah. You almost died permanently.
Wow, you are very quiet. Did I do that? Did I change your... Nope.
No, I'm on my
Oh.
laptop.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
You are at 1 HP because I brought your character along to this fight, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So you're not looking very well, but you are a mystical beast, so you can do basically whatever you want. So, Nathan, did you just go?
I did.
Uh,
So it's Kyle's turn.
We're bringing. No, Kyle just failed his roll
Oh.
again. It is the snake's turn. The snake will constrict and do. It's a 17 to hit, so that does hit you,
Yep.
right? Okay. That's the first thing it's hit since I switched dice, though. Unfortunately, that will do 8 damage.
Or I'm at 1.
Ooh, I think a good thing would be if I rolled, and if it goes like 1 to 10, it heals Kyle, or if it goes 11 to 20, it goes
Jesus
to
Christ.
It goes to where? What's the other thing?
to Kyle.
What's the 1 through 10 then?
Me, like I'm at 1 HP, right? And so is Kyle.
Okay. When it comes back to your turn, I'll allow it.
Is it?
Wait,
It is
that's
Nathan's turn now.
Oh. Alright, he's first, and then Kyle, and then Snake, then me. Alright.
Well, Princess is actually last,
He's last.
Yeah.
I'm first.
but it's
Oh,
only
okay.
4 of you. Yeah, see, like, Chad is saying some cool things, like, sacrifice Consuela, make the snake princess, wears sock as a dress, instant improvement for all your royalty needs. That's what...
Okay,
What?
I'm gonna try and talk to the snake, and just try and persuade it. You big mean old snake. Why can't we just coexist as friends? I don't know why you have to do this. What's wrong with you?
can you roll
You speak
for it?
proper?
Hurt you? Alright. Persuasion roll.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
19?
The snake hears you. Okay, actually, you rolled better than the snake did. So, the snake
Snake trap.
kind of loosens the grip on, Kalnin and starts to go over towards you and, jumps on you.
But, like, not in the constricting manner.
It's
correct?
around your neck.
Oh, good. So... in a constricting manner, or...?
No, the snake is around your neck, like how, like, a snake charmer would wear a snake.
Of course. So I am a snake charmer now.
You have charmed the snake as of right now.
Wait, how big is this fucking thing?
It's a big snake.
Around a tiny little dwarf.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It was squeezing the life out of me for like 10 minutes.
Chat wants you to compliment the snake on its noodly qualities. This brings us to Princess Consuela's turn.
Wait, are we still in combat? I thought we were...
Oh no,
now.
it's not over yet. So, Sky, it is your turn. Yeah, start the combat.
15.
This guy's got. Like,
Alright, you can heal Kyle for the D4. Are you doing it, Sky? Do you want me to do it?
Wait, say it again?
I'll do it, it's okay.
Okay.
You heal Kyle for 3.
that's what I rolled too.
Brings us back to Kyle's turn.
I'm at 4 HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think me and the snake are friends, so don't upset him.
I'm
Maybe?
pretty pissed at it though.
He's still raging, keep in mind, so.
I am still raging. But I am pretty pissed off.
Okay, so what do you do?
Axe out.
Okay.
And at the ready.
So you're gonna just
If that
pass your
motherfucker
turn?
even moves at me.
So are you just gonna pass your turn?
Hold him in action. To attack if it makes any kind of violent action towards any of us.
Okay. It is the snake's turn, and you have to wait for your action until the snake's turn is over.
Yeah.
Oh
no. Yeah, yes?
That's the way I'm gonna do it. The snake and Gil are friends, but none of you have complimented the snake on its noodly qualities yet. So it is actually, it sees you with its axe out, with your axe out, and it thinks you're gonna hurt Gil now. So the snake goes to bite Kalman. And rolls a natural 20. No, I thought the dice. Oh no.
Yeah, mate.
Oh god. That's 9 damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. That brings us back to Nathan's turn. The snake is still around your neck. Like, it reached out, bit him, and went back in a cozy matter around your neck. You might want to talk with the snake here.
Yeah, we're gonna try some more. We didn't want to hurt you, but you came at us and you hurt me friends. I'm sure they would have told you some nice things about you being all past-alike and all, but we haven't had a word to. We haven't had a minute to talk to you.
Roll, please.
Oh, that's a 4.
The snake doesn't really understand what you were saying to it this time, and licks you.
Oh, good.
Doesn't hurt you, but it's eyeing Princess Consuela.
Oh shit.
This guy, you better talk some magic.
And it's Princess Consuela's turn. There's a few things you could do. You could attack the snake. It might not go well for Gil if you attack the snake, but just remember, all constricting is technically hugs, says Brecken in chat.
True. Now could I roll to sacrifice myself?
To sacrifice yourself.
and save Kyle, pretty much.
What?
Kyle isn't dead.
Don't do that.
Oh,
I'm not dead.
Oh.
He's just knocked out.
He's knocked out, and he will have to begin saving throws.
Nighty night.
Oh, I see. Okay. I could haul ass.
And just leave them behind?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You could run over to Kyle and do make a medicine check to try and stabilize him.
And chat has said, have you guys thought about bribing the snake? Like if you had like a really nice
With
tube
what?
sock or something for it to wear?
What?
We have to finagle with the snake, alright?
Okay, so I'll do the medicine check.
Alright, you're gonna do a medicine check. Roll d20.
Hey, 8.
Yeah, you just know that he's knocked out. And you're like, wow, it would really be nice if I had healed him or something instead of just making the medicine check. And fortunately, that is your turn. Kyle, roll d20 to see if you pass or fail.
No.
You failed? Okay, you failed 1.
Okay.
It is the snake's turn again. The snake, now seeing Princess Consuela at the person she just bit and knocked out's body, will attack Princess Consuela. And will hit Princess Consuela. And Princess Consuela, you're knocked out as well. So...
Does combat end because they're knocked out and I'm friends with the snake?
It's not over yet, because they're knocked out, but they're in the process of dying. So... we're gonna say it's your turn now.
Alright. I'm gonna walk as far away from them as I can and try and talk to the snake some more.
And what are you trying to do to the snake?
I'm trying to persuade it again.
Okay. roll. Just roll.
I'm not even gonna bother with friggin' spiel anymore. 19!
So I rolled... No, wait, the snake gets a -4 to charisma. Okay. What do you want to tell the snake?
Well, how are they gonna compliment you on your noodle-like manners if they're all knocked out and can't speak at all?
The snake goes like... looks sad, and then licks you again. Sky, give me a roll of a d20.
Me?
Yes,
Okay.
because you're in the process of dying and/or living.
16.
You pass your first saving throw.
Hey.
Kyle, roll again.
Oh, not that one. This one. That's a 10.
You pass. Yeah, you pass. That's the first one. Okay. We're going back to the snake's turn, and the snake. How far did you bring the snake? I would guess only up to 25 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me it's like a 25-foot snake. Because I really don't want that around my neck.
It's not the snake itself. I actually don't know how. It's a decently sized snake. It's not an anaconda, but the snake does have a movement of 30 feet.
Right.
And what direction did he bring the snake?
I wanna... So, right, we were in front of the cart, right?
Yeah, did he bring it back by the cart?
No, I want to go farther, like, in front of the cart.
Okay, so you walk away. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. The snake looks at them, doesn't really see them as a threat, but for the time being, slivers off of you and goes 5 feet past them.
Oh, that guy's going to the cart. We got sleeping boys in there.
So, unfortunately, now it is your turn again, Nathan.
They're both stable, right?
And the cart?
I don't have any heals.
Yeah, In the cart, they're fine. They're asleep right now.
They're fine. Yeah.
If they get bit a few times, though, you know.
I don't know what the snake is doing. What's going on? I guess I walked back to Kalnin and Consuela.
You could try a medicine check or something on them, and if it's high enough, I would say, or there's a few things you could try. You guys are in a little bit of a wooded area. There are plants and such things along those lines.
Okay, I guess. Kyle's gonna be pissed if I get him up. He's gonna see that snake and he's just gonna fly out. Sky, I think I have a better chance of maybe convincing to not attack the snake. So I'm gonna try a medicine check on Consuela. Oh, what was that, Kyle?
My rage is ended because I'm not.
He will, but just give me a roll d20
Yeah.
plus your
Medicine, which is
wisdom.
6.
So.
Plus my wisdom or my medicine?
Oh, if you're proficient in medicine, yeah, you take the plus 6.
I am proficient in medicine.
All right.
That is a 10.
I would say that you know how to resuscitate Princess Consuela, but it's gonna take you a little bit.
Good.
It's gonna take you another turn, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, by doing the math, Princess Consuela can't die by your next turn, so there's that. That was your turn. It'll be Princess Consuela's turn again. Sky, give me a roll of a d20.
11.
You pass your second one, so. Kyle.
Still have no idea what that means.
That's a 19.
You pass. That is 2 passes, 1 fail,
That's 2.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now the snake's turn, and the snake goes into the cart.
Oh.
And the snake, while in the cart, will make an investigation check. And sliver its way into Oris's bag. And for some odd reason, Oritz had a little crown that fits perfectly on a snake's head.
Oh my god.
Ah, fucking damn it.
And the snake kind of slivers its way back into the crown and begins to exit the cart. But unfortunately, none of you see this. So you have no idea what's going on right now.
Good.
That will bring us back to your turn, Nathan.
So... They're still both unstable, right?
At this very moment, yes.
We both have 2 passes.
They both do have 2 passes, so
Okay.
you can try to...
Yeah, I'm gonna use, spare the... You can use cantrips like any number of times,
Yes,
right?
cantrips are... You can just keep using, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... it'll be Sky's turn next, so I'm just gonna use Spare the Dying on Kyle.
Okay, Kyle, you're now at 1 HP.
Yeah.
That will bring us back to Sky's turn. Sky, roll another d20. And these are, what do they call it, actually? Death saves is what they're called. You have to pass 3 and live, or fail 3 and die permanently.
See if I think I got a 4.
Alright, you fail 1. You've passed 2 and failed 1 now. Kyle, you're at 1 HP. You can do basically whatever.
Where did the snake go? Did you eat it, Mr. Dwarf guy? Poke.
I tried talking to it, and then it ran off towards the cards, and it came back here to save you two. I couldn't quite tell you where it went off now.
Okay, well that was fucking bullshit.
Okay, that,
And, wait. Here's what I wanted to do. Here's what I actually wanted to do. Can I do that still?
You could try.
Okay. I still have that tea bullshit in my bag.
Yes.
I want to try to half-ass, like, put some of the leaves in my mouth, mix with a ton of slobber, and then, like, make it with Princess Consuela, defeat it to her.
Okay.
Because that's how it works in my head, and I haven't done the 5.
Give me a survival check.
Survival 10 plus 0, I think.
So 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of put a tea bag in your mouth. And then I'd like to think that you're like, tastes bad. And you take it out of your mouth. The tea bag it's not broken, but I think you now know that's not a good idea.
Tastes bad.
Yeah. You like, tastes bad. It is the snake's turn again, and right before the snake leaves the cart with its little crown, it bites Oryx for being a bitch and taking his crown the other day, and we'll deal 6 damage to an unconscious Oryx, and then Sliver out of the cart towards you guys. Each give me a perception check.
Wait, Oris doesn't wake up from that? He just took 6 damage off the top,
yeah.
and he's still just...
Yeah, he's still asleep.
17.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Okay. Counting, Sky, actually, you also give me a d20.
13.
Okay. Kaunin and Princess Consuela both notice there's a shiny piece of jewelry on the snake's head, and you don't know snakes very well, but this is the happiest a snake has ever looked. Like, if a snake could smile, this snake would be smiling. And the snake just slivers over towards you, and combat is now over. The snake will crawl over, or sliver over towards you guys. And you guys are kind of standing like in a triangle, and it just kind of looks up at all of you guys, and one by one crawls up you and licks your face. Crawls back down, crawls back up, licks face, crawls back down, crawls back up, licks face, and the third one is Gil. And it kind of gives it, you get worried for a second that it's going to constrict you, but it actually is like a hug. The snake gives you a nice warm hug. A little what's the word I'm looking for? Slimy, because it is a snake, but yeah, you can tell it's a compliment. And the snake slivers down, and it looks off into the wooded area, and kind of makes like a weird, like, if a snake could whistle, that's what it would sound like, and a bunch of other little snakes come up with what looks to be a piece of, like, cloth, and it was like sticks attached, and from what you can tell, it's a chariot. And the snake will sliver up to the chariot, look back at you guys in a friendly way, and then be
Before my new snake overlord.
yes, will be carried off by the other little snakes into the wooded area, and yeah. The snake is now gone.
What in the hell just happened?
Oritz stumbles out of the cart, bleeding from his leg, and says, "The fuck just happened?"
We all just almost died to I don't know what the fuck that was.
A royal serpent is what it was.
The royal serpent. Oritz is like, what? Okay, why am I bleeding?
May try to bite your cuff, I don't know.
Oritz, like, limps back to the cart, checks his bag, and goes, fuck! It took the crowd back! Do you guys say anything to him?
No.
How did you take the crown and get away from that thing?
Well, before I met up with Drindar, Kalnin, and Princess Consuela, I had just been wandering the woods one night and found the snake and a bunch of little snakes, like, under this, like, chariot-looking thing. And I took the crown off the snake's head. And I went back to town. How did the snake find us?
It probably followed. I don't know.
Well, Oritz will wander back into the cart, kind of muttering to himself, like, motherfuck. Because he no longer has the the crown. It's more of like a little tiara. It's a female snake. So, but, what do you guys do now?
Alright.
I need to go to bed.
Alright, so you guys all go back to the cart, I assume?
Man, can I become a cleric of the snake domain now?
I'm with it.
Can I just like can we just like homebrew a snake domain with a snake god?
Jesus.
You know, we'll talk. So, you guys just gonna continue heading to Villa? Villa is the town you need to go to.
I want a hard sleep.
Okay, yeah, you,
Long rest.
Yeah.
Princess Consuela, you guys are all fine now. Like, everything's good. Everyone is healed. You guys take a long rest together, all, like, cuddled up in the back of the cart. And you guys, honestly, you guys slept for about, like, 24 hours straight. So it's actually just the same time of day the next day. Which is, that's impressive that you guys even slept that long.
How much do we heal from a long rest?
You're full health.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Brecken in chat said Queen Snake Serpentina Hissyfis, and that's actually what I'm gonna write down. Because
where that snake, depending on how long this campaign goes, that snake's gonna come back. It's going to save us.
That's what? No way.
It just flies out of nowhere and gobbles up Oritz in one fell swoop.
Yeah, so this snake now sees you three as friends, or it's not so much. So let's just hope if the snake comes back, it's one of you three in danger, and not Oritz. To the snake, Oritz is still that motherfucker that stole the crown.
Yeah.
Which Chris is gonna love to hear about. Alright, so after that, yeah, Brecken says that's a valuable ally, and I would say so. You guys head to Villa, and you arrive at Villa. It's a normal town. There are taverns, there's stores, there's a library. What do you guys do?
What time of day is it?
It is around 2 p.m.
I'm gonna look for the tea leaves.
Okay. What are you gonna do to look for the tea leaves? You gonna ask around, or are you?
No, I'm just gonna sort of wander off, look at any kind of plant that looks like
Okay.
to me, and I'm bored, so I have no idea.
I wanna follow him.
Okay, you follow him, and then Sky, are you going with them?
Uh-huh.
All right, so none of you are gonna ask anyone in the town.
We're incompetent.
Okay, all right. So everyone, give me a perception check then. No, it's investigation. Investigation.
Investigation?
Also, a side
13.
point that I don't know that the flowers can't be or shouldn't be.
You have
picked
no
during the
idea.
Yeah, you have no idea.
day. All right. 7.
All right, you got a 13. Sky, roll d20.
10.
All right. Well, I mean, you guys know that the leaves are around here somewhere, but they're not where you are.
I'm just gonna start picking random grass and
Yeah. Okay, you do that for a little bit. And then someone wanders out of one of the stores and says, what are you guys doing?
Tea.
Tea?
Picking grass.
Do you guys want tea? Do you want to drink tea?
And there's some tea that we have to get during the daytime. That's why I'm here.
Daytime tea doesn't sound... Are you talking about the tea leaves that are shaped in the number 8?
This stuff. When I just give them the bag that I put in my mouth earlier.
Well, that's not the tea leaves we have. It is slightly different tea leaves. The ones that are near here, which are just on the outskirts of town, if you were to keep following this road just a little farther, people don't really know what they do yet, because no one has been skillful enough to make tea with this yet.
I think it's magic, and I just start walking down the road the opposite way of the way he did.
That's the wrong way!
Kinda, yeah.
And then you guys start heading that way, and the person just kind of throws their arms and goes back in the story. So you guys go to the tea leaves then.
I don't know, just any part of the bush that was in the direction that he made me look
Okay.
at.
Give me a perception check this time, all three of you. I just need one of you to roll though.
Nat 1, how you doing?
Okay.
Was investigation, that'd be a minus.
Okay, Sky, roll d20 for me.
15.
What do you get?
15. 15.
Okay, so you two spot the tea leaves. Calnan, or Kyle, starts walking in the wrong direction, and you both grab his shoulder and turn him around. And then you start heading toward the tea leaves. You guys walk up to the tea leaves, and it's interesting. The tea leaves themselves are just kind of sticking out of the ground. And they...
Is it?
What?
Is it still
It's like 4
mid-afternoon?
p.m.
Okay, cool. I'll start picking it.
You start picking
We
it.
have to get it before the sun sets, guys. We have to get it before the sun
Okay,
sets. It's so bad if we
do
don't
all of
get it
you start
today.
picking the
So I'll
leaves?
remember it.
Only Conan.
Counted?
what's his face?
Gil, are you picking leaves?
Nathan?
Oh, one sec.
Actually, Nathan, give me a nature check.
Oh, nature. Oh, good. I've got a -1 in nature. 14.
Alright, you have enough common sense to realize that, wait a second, I don't think you're supposed to pick these during the day, but, Kyle goes and picks one anyway, and immediately will take 12 damage.
Jesus.
And you are now paralyzed and on the ground, foaming of the mouth. Because
I don't think he was supposed to do that.
it was one direction. It was to not pick them during the day. And you did.
Hey, just step away for a minute.
Okay. So, well, Nathan steps away for a minute, but Gil also steps away for a minute. Kind of puts his hand in his head and just kind of... so, now... Kyle, you've taken 12 damage off the bat. It was 1d12 and I rolled a 12, unfortunately. And... Princess Consuelo, are you going to try to resuscitate him?
I'm not out. I have 14 health.
You're on the ground.
Oh, right.
Paralyzed. Beginning to foam the mouth.
It's probably fine.
Princess Consuelo, are you going to try to do anything?
He's gonna snap out of it eventually, right?
Do you choose to not do anything?
I turn him on his side so he doesn't choke.
You take 5 more points of damage.
Me?
No, Kyle.
Oh, him. What?
And I'm out.
Wait, how? What? No, I guess it damages more eventually.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
There was one rule about picking these tea leaves, so I came up with something extremely horrible in case someone like Kyle decided not to follow the directions.
How intelligent is that?
I know, that's why I did this. Oh man. Okay. Princess Consuelo, do you try to do anything now with your friend foaming of the mouth, knocked unconscious? Impressive that he's foaming the mouth and unconscious at the same time. That's a skill. Oh, so just so you know,
Kyle got knocked out.
yeah, Kyle is knocked out now, because Princess Consuelo rolled him on his side, and he took more damage.
That's good.
Unfortunate.
Instead of trying to resuscitate, Princess Consuelo just rolled him on his side. Like the alpha healer of the group. This is like, I think rolling him on his side is will do it.
That can be selected.
That may have worked if he was going to vomit, but let me have a try.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Yay.
You're back to 1 HP. You still have a tea leaf in your hand.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Are you going to drop the tea leaf?
No.
You take 7 more damage. You were knocked out again. Do you want to try this again? Okay.
I couldn't have taken, like, something that would have made the tea leaf levitate.
Do you drop the tea leaf? No. You take 7 damage, Kyle. Alright, do either of you try to do anything now?
I want to try and, like, finesse it out of his hand with my forehammer.
Okay.
Kind of poking my
Can you, roll... Fuck, I don't know what that would be. Just roll me a d20 to see if you can do it.
11?
Yeah. What weapon were you trying to do this with? Your warhammer?
Warhammer?
I
should have used the mace. Mace is smaller.
You try, but you just kind of smash his arm.
Oh. That was an 11. I was expecting that was like a 1.
Well, it's a warhammer. And they're kind of big. You could have even tried maybe the other side, the warhammer, like to... But it's a...
Like the hilt?
Yeah, it might have been a little bit better. He doesn't take any damage from it, but he's gonna have a sore arm in the morning. If he's alive in the morning, I should say.
This guy.
Huh?
And you take 2 more damage, Kyle.
That's fine. I'm still out.
I know.
Yeah, he's already knocked out, isn't
Every unsuccessful attempt, he takes a D8 in damage.
he? Yeah, he can still
Yeah,
hit.
so
It's
I
the
feel like
negative
that's
health total.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sky, do you have... What weapon do you have? Do you have, like, a dagger or something?
I don't recall.
I passed it as saving throw as well.
Okay.
If I have to make one, yeah. Assuming I have to make
Yeah.
one. So I'm at 1-on-1. Yeah.
Sky, you have a dagger.
Pardon?
Yeah, you have one.
Oh, I do, okay.
Do you want to try and, like, push the thing out of his hand with your dagger?
I mean, is there a way for us to, like, open his hand? Or cut it up into pieces or something like that? I don't know what the plan here
I
is.
think cutting it up into pieces might make it worse.
Possibly.
Because then it's a bunch of tiny pieces that we have to worry about.
True, yeah, that's fair.
Because Sky
I
was
could-
there whenever we asked, whenever the guy told us to do it only at night, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what
I was the only one not present.
Yeah, okay.
I could cut his hand off.
You want to cut his hand off?
I could. It's a possibility.
With what?
A dagger?
Let's put that one on the back burner.
Oh, alright, fine. So, I mean, you already tried nudging his hand open, didn't you?
With
Or-
a warhammer.
I'm not the most...
With the
It's a big fucking weapon.
I'm not the most dexterous of dwarves.
So I rolled to try and nudge his hand open then?
With your
I
dagger?
nudge the leaf out of his hand.
With the...
A stick?
Out
Fucking
of-
anything? Literally anything. Just put your hands up.
Yeah, alright, fine. So I
I'm
rolled
gonna
to-
use this tea leaf I found. Oh.
See, that would be...
Alright, how are you trying to do this, Sky?
I'll try and open his hand with my knife then.
Okay, roll me a
Instead
d20.
of a warhammer. 12.
Since this is a dagger and not a warhammer, I'm gonna say that you open his hand. But the leaf is still in
Okay.
his hand.
Can I shove it out with my dagger?
Roll me a d20.
You'd have to...
Or do I want to wait? I can pass it on to Twisted. We can move on.
You're the one making it. You, roll a d20.
Shit. Alright. But how can I feel at this? Oh shit. It's a 9.
You stabbed me.
You try moving it, but you don't get the leaf out of his hand.
Okay.
So
It's gonna work.
Twisted.
his hand is still open, but the leaf is still in his hand.
Okay, my turn.
Yep. Oh, Kyle, you take 1 more damage.
I
going
passed
to
it.
try-
Saving throw as well. Okay, so I'm at 2 and 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and usher the leaf safely out of his hand with the hilt of my mace.
Okay. Give me a d20.
Yeah. Two.
A 2. Okay, I'll say you get it out of his hand, but it lands on Princess Consuelo's foot.
Son of a bitch.
Is it covered, or are you barefoot?
Listen, I'm a lady boy out in the forest.
He's barefoot.
I'm a magician. I'm barefoot. Yeah.
And now, Sky immediately takes 9 damage, and is now paralyzed and foaming at the mouth.
Teared me out of his... No.
It is only on his foot, though, so turning on him on his side probably this time would work.
Okay.
Wait, which way does he fall? Because if
He
falls
falls,
the right way,
like,
it might
immediately,
slow.
like, backwards, like, on his back.
That's what you're doing. I'm also 1 to saving throw away dying.
The tea leaf is no longer in your hand, so you go back to 1 HP, Kyle.
Oh, I do get up? Okay.
Yeah. The tea leaf was the thing
Okay,
that was
sure.
stopping you from getting up.
But the leaf is like on his ankle now.
Yes.
I just blow on it.
Give me a T20.
Got a strong pair of lungs, 18 constitution, I tell you. An 11?
Yeah, that's fine. You blow it off of him. The Sky gets up, and, yeah. Don't pick the leaves during the day.
Okay, so can I, like, lick the tea bag that I have that with proper stuff, and then lick my hand, and try to tell the difference?
Yeah, you know what? Sure, Kyle.
That's what my character wants.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Exactly. Actual investigation? Does that be a 13?
Okay, that's fine.
It's actually it's a 16 minus me.
Okay. You lick the tea bag, and the original one, you get a little perky, and then this one, since you touched it today, you start to twitch a little bit. But you're fine.
But there's definitely like a flavor difference.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I know.
Okay. As from seeing this happen, the person that came from the store earlier said, "Did I just not tell you? I said we don't have tea leaves that you can pick during the day here."
Yeah, you said picture in the day, right?
No. Are you two listening? At least this one must not understand.
I saw the leaves, and I thought, well, I should probably heed his words, but as I turned around to tell them that, he'd already picked one up.
Does that vomit all over me?
It's like, alright, well, there is a tavern, like, right here. If you guys wait, like, 3 hours, the tea leaves probably can be picked.
That sounds pretty good to me.
So, do you guys go to the tavern?
How did you go collapse at the tavern?
Okay, yeah, you guys all go to the tavern. And the person that came out was the bartender. The bartender is like, two of you nearly died from picking the tea leaves earlier, so I'm gonna just give you guys around the house. So here, they give you each an ale. And, Princess Consuelo, you gonna drink the ale?
No.
What did you ask for last time? Like mango juice or something?
Yes.
The bartender kind of looks at you like weird and slides the ale over to Calnan. Like, here's a second one, and like takes a mango, squeezes it, and then gives it to you. Like in a cup, so you have mango juice now.
I am a responsible magician.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay. A few hours have gone by. It is now nighttime. You can try to go and pick the leaves now.
Was that short resting in the tavern?
Sure, Kyle.
Okay. I just want to know if I get my health back.
You can have your health back, Kyle.
Thank you.
Alright, do you guys go to pick tea leaves now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I go back to the same leaves and look at them very scared.
But do you pick one?
No.
No? Come on, you need to pick tea leaves. Alright, well...
He tells him to pick them at night, he picks them at day, he picks them at day, he gets so scared of the effects that he doesn't pick them at night, the time when he's supposed to.
Okay, well, do you two pick leaves then?
I'm going to very cautiously apprehend one.
Okay, you pick your leaf, give me a d20.
Oh,
It's not bad.
18.
Mark down, leaf 2.
What?
Like, somewhere mark down that you picked leaf 2.
Oh. Okay. 2 leaves.
No, not 2 leaves, but leaf,
No.
like, number 2.
Leaf number 2.
Yeah.
Leaf number 2.
Yes.
So I see that he's okay with grabbing that,
Yes.
right? Can I grab one now?
Yes. Roll.
What am I rolling in?
Just in d20.
14.
Leaf 1.
Okay.
Sky?
Well, I'll wait. I'll sit this one out just in case.
No, it's you. There's no bad things that could happen here.
Okay, phenomenal.
This is what we're supposed to
Yes.
be doing. You were there, you know that we're supposed to be doing.
Just in case. You know.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. When that's
A what?
7.
Leaf 1. Oryx will get Leaf 1. And Drindor will get Leaf 1.
That's a lot of leaf 1s and no leaf and 1 leaf 2.
There are still some leaves. You guys could pick them.
I keep going with it.
Okay, roll again.
13.
Leaf 1. You can, I will allow you to pick up to 5 leaves.
Okay.
12.
Leaf 1. Leaf 1.
3.
Leaf 1.
I have 5 leaf 1s.
Alright.
Okay, good. I have 11.
13.
Leaf 1.
Oh. 18.
Leaf 2. And for those who get bonuses to medicine or nature, I will allow you to use your bonuses on these. Kyle, I know you don't have any,
Medicine, too?
so it wouldn't have mattered.
I have a -1 in nature.
That's why I didn't say anything. Nathan, you got a what on the last one?
18.
Do you have any bonuses to medicine or nature?
I have a +6 in medicine.
You get a +6 on all of these. So, let's start. No, okay. You get mark one of those two as Leaf 3.
Fantastic.
You could do 2 more, I think. Right?
Yep. That is a 17.
Leaf 2.
And the last one. 21.
Leaf 3.
Hey.
Oh boy, you're gonna like that. So if I could suggest something, you should build hit points. Just gonna throw that out there.
I'm gonna poke that dragon guy to pick some fucking tea leaves, because it was his idea to come down here in the first place.
Which guy?
He threw me through the
Oh,
dragon
yeah,
fucker, Mark, yeah.
That's why I'm trying to pull up his stats to see if he has any bonuses in medicine. Yeah, he also gets a +1, so. Alright. Could someone mark this? No, I got it, never mind. Leaf 1. Leaf 1. Leaf 1. No, it's Leaf 2. So, Leaf 1, Leaf 1, Leaf 2, and Leaf 3.
Wow.
And then Oryx, Leaf 1, Leaf 1. Actually, no, does Oryx have bonuses to anything? +1 in medicine, so I'm going to start these over again. Leaf 1, Leaf 1, Leaf 1, and Leaf 3, actually. So. Oh, no, that's Leaf 2. I'm stupid. Okay. So, Sky, do you want to pick some leaves?
Sure.
Okay. You can pick up to 5 times, so give me 5 rolls.
5.
Leaf 1. Like, mark this down somewhere for yourself.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Like, maybe a piece of paper or something. And these go into inventory if you haven't realized yet.
Yeah. Not. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, 17.
Leaf 2.
18.
I'm actually going to say that you have a bonus to medicine. I'm going to say that that's Leaf 3.
Okay. 8.
Leaf 1.
And 4.
Leaf 1. Mark one of those leaves, though, to Leaf 2, because I think you got a like a 13 or something on one of them. I don't remember. But you get 3 leaf 1s, 1 leaf 2, and 1 leaf 3.
Okay.
So you each have these leaves that Elhorn will be able to make into tea for you guys. Or at least make into a presentable tea bag that you can use later on. So, you guys have now picked your tea leaves, and I am going to say that you guys are going to spend the night at that tavern. They felt bad for you. They gave you free room and board for the night, because 2 of you almost died. And Oritz and Drindar, for some godforsaken reason, are still asleep in the back of the cart. You guys should just leave them there. And I'm going to say that that will wrap up this Adventure D&D episode. So,
Alright.
that will be episode 227 of Background Noise. The D&D adventure continues. We will continue the episode next. We'll probably keep doing this because I think this is a little fun. I like doing it.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, so we're going to continue this. Next week will be with the 3rd installment of Background Noise D&D. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to end the recording on YouTube as of right now. So bye!
Goodbye.
Bye.